When registering to vote, should students enter their address as their college town address or their hometown address, and why?
Students should, I would strongly encourage them to use their college address. The reason being that it makes it easier to actually cast your ballot. If you say, well, on election day I plan to drive an hour home, there's more things that go wrong with that. And so it's always better to do your college town address. Really think about it as, where do you spend most of the year? And for a lot of you, it's going to be in Weatherford. Register in Weatherford. You're allowed to do that even if you live in the dormitory.
Awesome. So when are absentee ballots a valid option for college students?
So absentee ballot or voting by mail can be a valid option. The problem with absentee voting is that Oklahoma and a lot of states have voter ID laws. And if you're going to vote by mail in Oklahoma, you not only have to request an absentee ballot in time to get it back to the election board by election day, but you also have to send in a scanned copy of your ID, front and back, and have that notarized. If you know a notary republic who can do that, absentee ballot might be a good option for you. Most of us don't. So it's just easier to register. You fill out the same voter registration form to change your address. Just register to vote in Weatherford. Even if you think you are currently not interested in participating, go ahead and get registered anyway. The voter registration deadline for Oklahoma is October 11th. For Texas, it's actually earlier than that, although not significantly earlier, just a few days. But you go on ahead and get registered. The reason is that studies have found that people very often will change their mind. They'll say they're not going to participate, but as we get closer and closer to election day, they'll say, hey, maybe I should, or well, actually I do favor one candidate over the other. But if you don't get registered and we get past October 11th, you can't change your mind. If you get registered, then you have the option to change your mind if you're going to vote anyway. If you're here on campus, the Director of Student Services, Wendy Yoder, their office has forms that they can fill out. You can talk to me or Dr. Katz. The Political Science Student Association will be doing kind of voter registration in some of the gen ed classes. And if you'll just fill the form out, we'll pay for the stamp for you. But get registered, even if you're sitting there saying, I'm not going to participate, because you can always change your mind if you are registered.